to me and say, hey,
Right.
Lieutenant, after I met with my counterpart on the side, this is what we have come up with of the items that we need to discuss and the problems we have in the jail.
All right.
Can we do this?
Okay.
We'll have a sit down and
Okay.
we'll go over it. I may already know about it before,
Right.
because of the grievance
Okay, I got
process.
to understand. Now, that's why I was asking, what would be his part?
As individuals who've been through this process, that you guys know that this grievance process was in place?
But you could do it on the kiosk. You could do it on the kiosk.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
With the overcrowding that you
I'm
have
talking about the ones
and
that been in jail.
over maybe half
Yeah, you can
of
do
your
it on the
inmates
kiosk,
sleeping on the floor, how often do you clean the bedding since they're sleeping on the floor?
Once a week.
Once a week.
Once a week.
Is there a capacity number per pod?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay,
gonna
so
ask next.
That's another question.
Well,
These
now,
you
these
have
small
like fire
things
hazards?
accumulate.
Some
these
people get
bigger
into the
issues.
state side of it. They say that everybody's gotta have a bed. That's a state regulation. All right? We're not, that is State Department of Corrections. We're not governed by the State Department of Corrections. There are very few jails. The jails that are not overcrowded are jails that were built to hold a whole bunch of people that just hadn't filled up yet. Or they built a new jail, cause they saw in the, we added on 300 beds. Okay, I started here in 1997. We only held 240 inmates at that time, right? Right now, we're about 540 is what we can hold. We're over 540. We got that many people sleeping on the ground.
577.
577 a day?
Yes, sir.
But is that like a fire hazard? I mean, it's like any other building, you can have only
It's
so
a
many
hazard.
people?
That's a major.
But see,
hazard.
this
That's
is
what the
a
state though.
This is a state
What he's
prison,
saying.
so it really.
What does
It's
it
not a
matter
state
if it's
prison,
state
it's
or
a
what?
state
I mean,
facility.
it's-
This is not a state facility.
So what is this?
This is a county sheriff's
County
office.
Sheriff Office, okay.
Right.
Remember,
But still, don't that apply to everybody? Shouldn't that apply to
Why- why
everybody?
do
A
I
fire
go over
hazard is a
this?
fire hazard.
A fire hazard.
That's what OSHA had to come in at.
Okay, what you gonna do with it?
That's what OSHA had to come
See what
in.
I'm saying?
Who's to pick and choose who gets out? Cause we'd love for people to go. The court
I'm
system
saying,
has to
the
do that.
process just slow here though. They take all day to do their job. They just look at you when they know you can really get out right now this time, but they'll hold you for 5
But that
extra
complaint is
hours.
where, sir?
That's
Court
not
system.
us. That's
Believe me, they're
talking about-
guys.
They talking about the people
The
here.
officers
How
here.
many,
I'm talking about
how
the
many
officers
sleep
here.
in a area? How many?
That's what I was
Right,
asking.
I
them.
mean-
Say if you got
Say
10
if it's
designated
over.
to sleep.
He
in
said
the
it ain't no
area.
number.
There's no
Say you
number.
got 10
You were in a room with
designated.
16.
Right, so you got 16 designated to sleep in the area, right? That's,
How many official beds?
16.
16.
So now when you got the overcrowding, that's when you get the
32.
boat. They give you a boat. If they got all the boats, if they got enough boat to give you a boat, that's where you can put your mat
Boat is
inside.
actually a device.
Container
to
you
get you
put
up off
right.
the floor. It looks like a canoe.
Right, but if they don't have that, then they give you a mat.
you a
You
mat.
have to sleep on the floor.
Wow.
Okay,
And-
I understand what he's saying, because that is a state level. So I'm saying you have to
What
attack.
have you seen the 16 become? How many?
32.
Oh, 32 in one dorm. 32 sleeping under the TV, sleeping out there in the day room. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and then the
And I
one-
So you're saying just because you're
You're not
county?
being disrespectful. You're here on a fact finding
Yes,
mission. I have no
sir.
problem with it.
With the overcrowding, and you say you wash the beddings, because
Yes,
they're
ma'am.
sleeping on the floor
Yes, ma'am.
once a week.
Yes, ma'am.
And again, I don't mean to be disrespectful. How do I know you're doing that? Because I had a friend that tells me his bedding wasn't washed for over 2 months.
Wow.
Because
That's a
what
big
they'll do
difference.
Is they turn it in and when they give them back clean stuff.
Is there a
They have-
fee for
they
them
have
to
to turn it
pay?
in.
No.
There's zero fee.
No,
The
there's
thing
no-
is, when they turn it in, they have to wait for the second staff to bring in their
Bring it back.
potting. So that's not a quick response. That's what he's saying, that there's no high response on getting things. Whether it's medication,
You'll get it back within a
whatever
12-hour
it is,
shift.
there's no quick response. That's what he's
Our
saying.
laundry, the laundry itself, for 577 inmates.
Now, the laundry was designed for 240 inmates. We back
I
that.
have 2 washers and 2 dryers. That's all I have.
They need more.
I wish we
Now,
could.
what we
that's
did
some
do,
of that.
Overcapacitated,
Trying
under
to
back
blame
up
on
that,
other
she said
people.
we
It's
did-
imbalance.
the
And
females
something
did
never
it.
don't lie.
They had, the dorm that they lived in was able, there was a room, and they let me retrofit, they had their own laundry.
Do they have bleach? They
Yeah, they got bleach.
get bleach and.
They have a lady that's in charge of the bleach, but yes,
They get.
they get to wash their, here's what the
all
females
they
were doing, they were
doing.
washing their undergarments in a toilet. They were having infections of a female nature, so we got together, figured that's what we're gonna do, and that's what we did. We haven't had any any infections in a long time. So therefore, they're the only ones that have their own washer and dryers though. The other dorms, as you can see, there's nowhere to put washer and dryers.
So you're saying you're the county, right?
This is the county.
County, yeah.
Okay, so you're saying just because you're the county, that there is no capacity for a fire hazard?
I'm not saying that.
He saying it is, but if
It's overlooked.
if they arrest somebody,
It's overlooked.
they got the
Yeah,
house.
Okay, so what can be
Call a
done
spade a
about
spade.
that? Because, I mean, an
county
overpopulation is
commissioners.
overpopulation, a fire hazard is a fire hazard.
Bigger facility,
Had to
Did
go
they
through
close the
that.
prison? This the jail.
the
Is it
prison was totally separate.
That's totally
That's
separate.
totally serious.
Oh, is that
Totally
open?
different.
That's
charge.
state.
It is open
We
now.
do, and we have a facility, we have a work release program out of that, where it's a great program because instead of spending time down here and you can't pay, back, you're able to go out to work.
But it costs $200 to get a part of that. So if we ain't got no money to put money in our books, how can we get money to get into the work relief program?
To be a
It
part of
costs-
that, you
To
have to
get in
have-
the work relief program, it costs you $200. It costs your loved one to pay $200 for you to get in the work
Yeah,
relief
because
program.
we have to feed you, we have to
Okay.
house you and wash your clothes there, do
That
everything
has to
else.
be verbalized, so don't just say we have a work relief
No, we
program.
tell them that, we do have work, they tell them that.
Yeah, it's a program, but you have to pay for
They
it.
have to
Absolutely.
agree to
Okay.
that.
Absolutely, so,
It is.
I don't
The
understand where the
prison's not
conflict
open.
is.
There's no conflict, it's just being addressed.
No, I'm saying, it's a program, you have to pay. to-
Because people don't know about it.
So if they
That's
can't
county,
afford,
and
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
state.
Yeah.
if they can't afford this
two different-
They have to
program,
have a job.
I'm saying though, if they can't pay the $200 to get into the program, can they not pay that once they start working?
Once they get a job, they can pay into it.
Okay, so they don't have to pay prior.
They're giving
It's due, they've got 7 days to find a job.
That new part you see up
Once they're
front,
put into that program, if they're found eligible
took
by
that
the
out
courts.
because
That's up to the
old
courts.
house That was.
There's a lot of people that come in here
It's still
and
working.
lose their job
But that front pretty half.
because they get caught up.
That ain't up to me.
I understand
That's up to
that.
the judge.
I understand that. But you're saying about the work release program.
Look, you know what I could
Just
do?
put
I could say,
somebody
we're not
else-
gonna do a work release program and have everybody sit down here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm giving somebody a chance to pay a debt back to society and still give an income to their family. It's better than sitting back here
I'm
not
just
doing
pointing out
anything.
different perspections. I'm not trying to be
No, I get
offensive or
that.
anything.
No, I'm not.
And I
trying to give
appreciate that,
rebuttal.
cause I didn't know
See,
that.
that's what I'm saying. They have
You
to be
didn't know there was a
addressed
work release
because
program?
people don't
I
know.
didn't know
You
that
had
you
to
had to
pay
pay
that money.
You had to pay.
$200.
You gotta pay.
You had to pay to be in it.
How would we run the facility by nothing?
State.
Well,
Tax money?
They got
Tax
rid of that.
money?
Tax money? So you gonna be one of the
Splash
paying
money,
on
whatever you
too?
call it.
That's gonna be
had to
heavily
pay
done
to
by the
do
county
work release.
commission.
You said the state don't pay
You
for
pay
it
weekly,
no more?
don't you?
No,
Don't
sir.
they pay
That's
weekly?
not state.
They
The
pay weekly.
state gave that up.
So that's you doing that?
That is the sheriff's office doing that.
Oh.
They pay weekly, Mr.
This is
Ford.
the sheriff.
They pay weekly.
It's an honor program.
oh,
Absolutely.
so it's not $200 one time, it's
No,
$200.
Per
You
week
pay
have to
weekly.
pay.
to maintain it.
To maintain it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You pay
It's
to
like
be
you
free.
paying rent.
Yeah.
But you gotta keep your job.
Yeah, it's like, well, I understand that because it's more like they're getting the privilege to be out in the open first of all and
I understand that.
yeah, and to have a
Because
job.
Because you're saying the state don't take care of that no
Just
more.
bringing it to your awareness point.
I've gotta
It's
maintain the
free.
facility, I've gotta feed
Well,
these
like I
folks.
say, the
I think it's a
process,
great
Something
man,
program.
the
like
process
miscellaneous.
is so.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
a board charge.
Yeah.
It's something that
Yeah.
the courts have decided that, let's let them keep their job.
And it's a program that he got
Yeah,
going on. The
I
state
understand that.
doesn't fund.
The
that.
state doesn't do that.
Yeah.
We don't get any state funded money at all. We don't get any federal money here at all.
Hold on.
Zero.
Y'all don't get no state money?
No.
No state money at all.
So how you run a facility?
County coffers. Your taxpayers run this facility.
Y'all get nothing from the
Nothing.
state?
No.
You know how everybody's always said?
So actually, this
state-
is a private,
It's not private.
It's a
county.
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 Troop County.
So there's no way you can get state help?
We don't have any state.
We don't have any state inmates.
It's not, we're not governed by the state.
It's, within 45 days, supposedly, within 45 days after a
so
person
I'm
being
learning
sentenced to
something, I'm
prison.
learning
Okay.
something. I
They
thought
supposed
all
to be called
jails
for
That's
this.
why I'm on the committee.
by the state. I thought all jails was covered by the state.
No.
I assumed that.
All right, you talked about municipal,
Okay.
right? Everybody said, well, I was here on municipal charge,
So
right?
now what, do you understand,
I
what
get
would you
it.
do with that overcrowding?
I get it. You can't.
If the jail is, you know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
ran by the state. There's nothing you can do about
You
it.
were
If
saying
they
more
miss to
people
be
in
the
here.
charges, can't you gradually
That's the
move people
court.
out?
That's the court.
That's
That's
what
what
Jail has nothing to do with that. That's
Yeah,
probation,
like
court,
probation.
that's probation. Then you have to tackle the court system with that.
Ms. Williams, what do you have?
Yes, sir. Thank you. My name. The last, I won't say nothing else. I'll be quiet. But the roaches that's in your kitchen, the kitchen and the equipment and the food, yeah.
That's me. That's me.
He's the sanitation officer.
Is there something that we could do a little bit better
I'm
for
on it.
roaches?
I'm on it.
I have some
When I
stuff
first
you
got
use.
here in October, that was my pet peeve because that's the first door that I opened.
Now, I'm gonna mention this all. What time of year is it right now?
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I mean,
What comes inside your house at Christmas?
roaches and rats.
Yeah, it was bad, but you're gonna have the same thing here that you got
But
everywhere around the
there's some
house.
stuff that you can use called
That's right,
use it.
have
We
roaches
do.
and rats.
$13.
We use it.
We do. We have a company that comes in spray. We do that.
I got,
They got steel back there, ain't it? So
I got,
really bad.
it's,
Yeah.
when I first took over, that's my pet peeve is the kitchen. I worked in state prison also. So when I walk in a kitchen, that's the first thing that catches my eye. Stuff on the floor, food on the floor. And we were discussing the dishwasher, the garbage disposal, they had to be fixed. I'm not, you're not gonna make me happy unless it's fixed. Cleanliness is God, next to godliness. So when I have to go in and pick certain inmates that I know is gonna do a good job cleaning your facility, that's what I need to do. I can't get anybody, oh, I wanna work, and I gotta go up in there sleeping in the corner and eating all the food, cause they get 2 meals, they get double rations.
Never trade in.
You know, I go in there physically, cause I like to get my hands dirty. You need to sweep underneath there. Food underneath carts, food on the floor, even just the overall smell of the kitchen. When the dishwasher and the garbage disposal, it was horrible because you got food in there that's just sitting and rotting. So we had to get those fixed. That's not something we can.
And you can fix it today, and guess what?
And that's
It'll
not
break on
state
Monday.
funded either.
No, sir. No,
That
sir.
comes out of.
It comes out of this fund.
Right,
So
fund.
if I gotta spend $2,000 to
Right, it's
fix.
coming out of here.
It's coming out of here.
No
That means-
aid.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure it is funded. You got plenty of funds.
No.
Yeah, we're.
We
We have to
fund
provide a
that.
budget every year and have that approved by the Board of Commissioners.
Correct, because I can go and ask for the world and they'll tell me, no, you can only get the sun, that's about it.
What
So,
was
and I
got shot
gotta,
down on this year?
Sir?
I'm trying to think, what was I got shot down on this year?
And that's,
Because you gotta prove.
and that's why we said
Can't
yeah, even if I
earlier,
prove what I need, I still gotta wait my
we're all
turn.
paying tax dollars into the
Right,
SPOS.
right,
Correct.
exactly.
And so
Right.
we should go before the
Well,
commission
Talk to
right.
them.
We gotta
and
go
have a
from there.
conversation and say,
Right.
that should be a priority.
So we need to
Right.
go
Somewhere.
with this.
I can ask for it, whether they give it or not.
But you asking and us as
So we need
citizens
to go-
asking.
It would help. Absolutely would help. I agree.
So you saying we need to go as a
As
whole?
citizens.
But you also
Yes.
gotta look at it too. Where's
Because
the county
they
get
gonna
the
come
money?
back, but they gonna come back to
We're
us
not, we're
again
not Cowee County.
in 5 years to pass the SPOS again.
Right.
Project, all that money come out from the
Look,
community,
it takes
should go back
people,
into the community.
concerned people like you,
What you talking
to
about?
help people like us within the facility,
Okay.
to make upgrades and do things. I
And
can
this
ask and ask.
And this may be a crazy
That's why it's
question out there.
it's in the same.
Just in reading and research, you know, with places that have had a problem housing
Mhm.
in their facilities. Some of their ex-inmates that didn't have felons, they took them through the process to where they hired them. And they were some of the best workers you could find
Right.
because they understood things that y'all wouldn't understand because they've been there.
You heard me what I said, give me 20 people. I'll hire them. Give me 20.
That
But
was one of
then,
the
I'm sorry,
The
you
thing
have to go
is-
back and look at what are the